friends, it's Kayla Morán, and I'm starting a podcast. I'm so excited to have you here. I think everyone kind of saw this one coming, or at least most people did. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and every time I brought it up to somebody, whether it be my parents, a boss, coworkers, classmates, just random people, they all said, after knowing me for like 5 minutes, that I would be really good at that, or it's something I should do. So here we are. I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel or a podcast for a really long time. Since I was 15, I wanted to have a YouTube channel. I just realized that video content wasn't really for me. I don't love watching myself on a video, but I love connecting with people and I love talking to people and sharing with people. So I started a blog, and then I transitioned my Instagram from a personal Instagram to a creator account, and I've been influencing ever since. And then this is kind of a natural extension of both my blog and my Instagram. And I just really want to connect with you guys in a new way. I love talking to people. I can kind of talk to a wall. I can talk to anybody about anything. And it's just something that I really think is going to be a really exciting endeavor for me. Something that speaks to me in a way that nothing really ever has before. I can't express how excited I am to be doing this. This is like the millionth take I've done on this intro, but just the smile I have on my face right now as I am recording this just tells me that I'm meant to do this, because I love connecting with people, and everyone I meet teaches me something, and I have a running list on my phone of guests that I want to have on this podcast and topics and things I want to talk about, but I didn't have a name, so I thought that this wasn't going to happen. I couldn't think of anything, and then it came to me one night in the middle of the night, and I jumped out of bed, and I had to write it down, and I had to tell people, and finally getting to put a name on that note, a title, clicked for me. And when I got to tell my best friend and classmate the next day at school, before I even got to tell him what it was, he said something with Candid, and I laughed because he knew the name of my podcast without me even telling him, and that's just how I knew it was the perfect fit. So welcome to the Let's Get Candid podcast, where we're going to talk a little bit about anything and everything, and there's going to be guests, there's going to be solo episodes, and we're just going to go deep dive into anything that I want to talk about, anything that you want me to talk about. And, as I said, it's an extension of my blog and an extension of my Instagram. So there's going to be some wellness, there's going to be some law school, some entrepreneurship content, some just really feel good, open and honest and vulnerable communication between me and you and between me and my guests. And I want to make this a place where you guys can come and feel good and start your day off on a good note and connect with someone and just really be inspired. I never thought that I was someone inspirational, but I've had a few people over the last 2-3 years tell me that by me being my true, open and honest and vulnerable self, that I inspire them. And I honestly didn't know how to express how that made me feel until I started using quotes to do so. And that's one of my favorite parts about my Instagram. And I realized that I have a voice and I have a unique take on the world. And I want to share that with you guys. So this is how I'm going to do so. And I really hope you guys enjoy. Please follow along at the Let's Get Candid podcast on Instagram. Please follow, please leave a rating and review. Please let me know who you want me to have on, topics you want me to cover, questions you have for any guests, questions you have for me. Please let me know how this podcast can be a resource for you, how I can be a friend to you in a new way. And I'm really excited to kick this one off. Welcome to Let's Get Candid podcast. I'll see you guys on Thursdays.